sucky first half. I guess the only benefit so far is that we haven't thrown any interceptions. Of course, we've only thrown the ball like 3 times. I guess the rain looks like the rain's starting to let up a little bit. Ole Miss got a hell of a field goal kicker. That guy's kicked 3 solid field goals. So Georgia here is putting together a little bit of a run with 1:20 to go. First half. Throw it. Caught. You got to catch those, man. Jeez. Another drop. That's like the 29th drop this season. I saw a stat earlier. There was just drop after drop after drop. I mean, look, dude. I don't know what else you got to do. It's perfectly thrown. Why didn't you catch that? Hit him in the face, man. Another drop. And that's your sec. I don't know if we need to buy these guys some glue or what. And don't give me that trash talk about it's raining. Ole Miss is catching the ball just fine. That left guard is just getting his ass. That left tackle is just getting his ass eat up tonight. They're just overwhelming him. They need to change out that left tackle. We can't stop him on the left side. Watch. Every time 71's getting beat. Look, just beat. Completely beat. Carson Beck's running for his life. There's nothing you can do with that. Ole Miss is playing great tonight. I don't know what Carson Beck is supposed to do because when he throws the ball, we drop it, and we can't keep him up in the pocket because our left tackle on that side is just terrible. He's getting beat every time. So, I mean, if Georgia doesn't change what they're doing, we're going to lose. He hit one guy right in the chest. He's hit him in the face. He's hit him. I mean, I don't know what else you got to do. I mean, he's not throwing interceptions, so there's that. But it's like, got to do something. Here we are punting again. I mean, I almost feel like you need to go for it right here. 7 to 16, 4 and 14. I mean, we got a hell of a punter, but we had them down at like the half-yard line last time. Couldn't do anything with it. They went right down the field. Now they got 1:03 to go. They only got one timeout, though. What are we calling on offense? It's not the play calls. There's been some bad play calls, but it's not the play calls. Whenever the play call doesn't have anything to do with not being able to stop their right guard, and it doesn't have anything to do with Carson Beck hitting them and dropping the damn ball. Ole Miss could score again. You're right, X. You're right. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, this is not a Georgia team that's likely going to win a national championship. I mean, I know there's people that think that this is a national championship caliber team. It's not. Carson's playing decent, yeah, but I mean, our secondary is getting eaten alive. Watch right here. They're going to go right across the middle of the field. Good stop there. If it wasn't for that one interception early in the game, we might be scoreless right now. I mean, and that's sad to say. I mean, all bullshit to the side. We're only down 9 points, which is not a lot in football. And Georgia really is a second half team. I mean, it's not uncommon for us to go in down at the half, and we get the ball back at the half. We really could have used 3 points right there. Really could have used 3 fucking points. Bad snap, handoff up the middle, missed him. Ran out of bounds, 20 seconds left to go. Ole Miss right here might air it out. Yeah, we lost some big guys. Hit the thumbs up, guys. Let's do this. I'll help you out with that. How about that shit? Yeah, that other kid was tearing us up, dude. He was tearing us up. That other kid's sharp. He's a redshirt freshman too. Dude, that guy's going to be a Heisman winner, I'm telling you. I didn't say we've lost yet. I mean, it's just typical Georgia down at the half. I mean, we keep dropping the damn ball, which our run defense has been pretty decent for the most part. Our pass defense has been absolutely horrendous. Our total offensive yards is probably like 100 to 120 at the most. Dart won't finish the game. The other kid will be back in. He might. I don't know. It just feels like the game is further apart than it is. The score is 16-7. That's not a lot, dude. Yeah, that QB freshman gonna be a problem. And I said it earlier. I was talking to a friend of mine. I was like, somebody's gonna hire that kid. Like they're like another program's gonna come along and offer him a starting job. I mean, that right there was an outstanding resume just in and of itself. He made Georgia look foolish. As a Bama fan, you're hoping we win. There's not a lot of time left. There is a lot of time left. Oh yeah, for sure. Kirby's a magic man, making our lemon team work right. I'd love to see Humphrey go deep and back to Vandy. Maybe UGA, maybe Georgia should. I don't know what that means. Halftime adjustments need to be here. There'll be adjustments. They're punting. Holy shit! We got one timeout. That was a nice punt. All the way down to about the 20-yard line. That's a hell of a punt. Good leg on that. We certainly can. Georgia definitely does much better in the second half. I mean, traditionally, our third quarter is our best quarter, but we'll see what happens. I mean, looks like there might be a penalty here. There's a flag. Sideline warning against Ole Miss. It's their first one. No, it's not. It's their second one because earlier you told them to get off the field. For those of you who don't know, I spent Thursday night in the ER. So if I seem a bit under the weather, that's why. I had a nasty stomach bug. It took me out. I had to go to the ER. I went to urgent care, and they were in the process of calling me an ambulance, and I was able to have a friend drive me over to the ER. And I was there till about, I got in there at I got to the ER probably about 2 o'clock, and I wasn't able to leave until about 10:30 that night. So no, it wasn't food. It's just a stomach bug. It's going around up here where we're at. My son had it first, and we thought it was food. We thought it was food related, and then we talked to his teacher. His teacher's like, "Yes, she had it," and then they had 8 students out on Wednesday, and then they had 7 more students out on Thursday. So yeah, dude, I can't do much. Hats off to my cousin. He watched my kids while I was in the ER. Him and his wife. They man, I can't tell you how much I appreciate those guys. I'm still not anywhere near 100%. Like I'm still pretty bad off. I do wish we had Colby Young. Makes you wonder how much different we would be if he was playing today. So let's address a couple of problems here. So problem number 1. Yeah, that's what it was, a hangnail. Problem number 1, we can't hang on to the ball. I mean, it's just the ball's hitting him in the hands, hitting him in the face. I don't know what else you got to do. I don't know how in the hell you get to D1 level college football and you can't catch a pass that's thrown right in your face. That doesn't make any sense to me. How did you get to a premier program like Georgia and you can't catch the damn ball? It's just silly. I don't know that Colby is out for the season. I know he was suspended indefinitely. It looks like, for those of you who don't know, Colby Young was suspended indefinitely from the team over accusations that an arrest that he was involved in some domestic violence with a pregnant woman. She came out and she made a statement like, he never touched me. I don't know where this is coming from. He shouldn't be charged with anything. That's her statement. And so I don't know how you can prosecute somebody where the victim is saying that didn't happen. So yeah. Bigger question is, why can't we cover the middle? You gotta keep in mind, man, this is not the same Ole Miss team we saw last year. These guys have some talent. These guys have a lot of players on that team. Jackson Dart's an outstanding quarterback. So, I mean, you're going to be down by 9 to an elite team. It's not that big of a deal. You have to keep in mind, this is one of those teams that can score a boatload of points very quickly. And it doesn't take a whole lot of mistakes to make it happen. One of the things that we're doing is we're not staying on the field, which is allowing their offense to have the ball more. So that's going to result in more points. The fact that we have held them to 3 field goals is pretty damn impressive. They're not elite. Kentucky beat them. Yeah, I agree they're not elite, but their offense can be elite. Their offense can be explosive. We get the ball first, but we have to capitalize on it. I agree. Johnny, everybody's been saying that every time we were down to somebody. You know, felt the same way during the Kentucky game. You know, felt the same way during the Alabama game. Felt the same way during Florida at half. I mean, it's just that's football. It's football. Beck is playing good in all honesty. I was really surprised that we came out and we ran the ball three or four times in a row right to start the game, and it was like, wow, are we even going to pass the ball? And then we pass the ball and drop it, of course. So I don't think Beck is a head case at all. I'm going to keep saying it. We need Jackson Muschamp. No. I'll take Gunnar Stockton, but it doesn't matter who's throwing the ball if the receivers don't catch it. It don't matter. So, yeah. Hit the thumbs up. There's like 72 you guys in here. I know we can get way better than 16. I mean, we should be able to at least get to like 40. The reason we ask for that is because it improves the YouTube algorithm and the interaction that we have with people who's in the chat channel. Good thing our recruiting looks elite. Well, yeah. Facts. We've definitely got a lot of people on our team that are very, very good players. But I can't understand why so many players on our team keep dropping the damn ball. Now, granted, there are passes that are behind them, and there are passes that are difficult to catch, but a lot of those passes were not. Like, if I hit you in the face with the fucking football, man, you ought to catch it. I didn't see near the sloppiness that I saw out of Carson Beck. Is it possible for UGA to drop 2 in a row? It's possible for anybody to drop 2 in a row, man. Question is is it going to be Georgia drops one to Ole Miss and then drop one to Tennessee, or drop one to Tennessee and then drop one to Georgia Tech or some shit? I don't know. Georgia Tech looked pretty good today for what I saw playing against Miami. We don't have any good receivers. I think Dylan Bell is an excellent receiver, but I think we've only targeted him one time. I think Lawson Lucky can be. Arian Smith, I haven't even seen them throw him the damn ball, so I don't know. It's the rain, so why are old? Yeah, it's the rain doesn't, yeah, you're right. It's the rain doesn't make any sense. Arian Smith and Jalen got to show me something. Arian Smith can play, dude. That guy can ball. He's fast as hell. Hit the thumbs up. You ain't doing nothing else. Dropping one should never be in the cards. It's okay to drop 1 or 2 a game, but to drop like multiple passes a game and a half, that's got to stop. That's got to stop. Uncle Lou earlier today told me I was delusional for saying Bobo was the problem with UGA's offense. So I'm going to ask you this question then. What is it that you would say an offense needs to be for you to consider them successful? Because to me, it's points per game. So if Georgia's averaging 35 points a game with these guys that can't catch and with a quarterback who has thrown 11 interceptions here recently, there must be some pretty damn good play calling going on in order to get there from what you've got. Georgia sneaks it out like always, probably. Yeah, probably. It's not Bobo's fault for drop balls. 100%. 100% Bobo is in his bag. Bobo can't run out of there and catch the ball for him. That's a fact. Ole Miss is pumped. They should be. Bobo is at 7 right now, and that was from the pick. That's not Bobo. That's not Bobo. Think about how many more yards Georgia would have if we'd have caught half of the passes we dropped in half. I mean, everybody, they see a stat that's attempts versus completions. It's like, okay, out of those missed passes, out of those incompletions, how many were catchable? How many actually hit him in the hand? There was at least 3 that I know of. One hit him in the face mask. One the guy actually had in his hands and then it got knocked loose. That's 2. And then there was another pass that skipped off his fingers. And I'm just like, got to catch the damn ball. I mean, anybody that's played football or been around football coaches will tell you, if the ball touches you, you should be able to catch it. Now, you can say, if it's way out there at the end of your fingertips and you're diving, yeah, I get that. But the vast majority of the ones that if you can touch it, you should catch it. You should absolutely catch it. 7 at Georgia had many problems like everyone else. Yeah, I don't really think that there's any – I don't think this year that there's any team in college football that is a clear-cut, dominant football team above anybody else. I don't. And I don't know how you're going to get – I don't know how you're going to get to that. Do they pull Ratledge? I don't know. Go Dogs. He wants a rematch. I don't blame you. It was a good game. Bobo is playing these receivers. What? Well, who Who else you going to put in there? I mean, it ain't like we're sitting 5-star guys on the bench. Anyway. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off. We'll be back here at the end of the game. We'll see how it do. Hopefully, Georgia will pull it out here in the third and fourth quarter, and we'll go from there. But anyway, you guys have a great day. God bless.